Hi everyone, I'm Irma with Lil Chef Box. Thank you for joining us. Today we'll be making no-bake cookies. So in your kit you should have half a cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of butter, as well as 2 tablespoons of milk, 4 teaspoons of cocoa powder, and 3/4 cups of oats. Oh, also a piece of parchment paper that's included in there. The equipment that you'll require is a microwavable bowl, so make sure that's microwavable, 2 spoons, and I have a baking sheet here, but a plate will also work as well. Oh, and the microwave, of course. You'll need a microwave. So if you've never used a microwave before, make sure you get your parents to help you out. Also included in your kit is the recipe with the steps, and you could follow us along with all the pictures on there. And as a bonus, we have the extra activity sheets that we've put in there. All right, so let's get started making these no-bake cookies. We're going to take our sugar, so it's half a cup of sugar, put it into our microwavable bowl. So you're going to want to make sure that your bowl is big enough to hold all these ingredients, right? And a little bit more, because you want to be able to stir it well in there. Then we're going to add our butter. Just use one of these spoons to get that in there. Okay. And our cocoa powder. So you want to mix this in together until the cocoa powder has pretty much colored all of the sugar up, and you want it well incorporated, but don't worry about it too much. And of course you're going to have those butter chunks in there because it's not melted yet. Okay, and then the 2 tablespoons of milk. Get that in there as well. So your mixture should look just like mine. Now we're going to put this into the microwave for about 1 minute. So everyone's microwave is a little bit different, so please make sure to watch that your ingredients don't bubble over in the microwave. If it starts to get a little close to the top, you're going to want to stop your microwave and let it sit for a second before you take it out. All right, so before we do the last ingredient here, I'm going to talk about the oats for a bit. These are quick oats. This is what's included in your package. Quick oats are good for baking or for making granolas or doing no-bake cookies such as these. What you don't want to use is instant oats. Those are more for if you want a quick oatmeal where you just add hot water to it and eat it just like that. Those will just fall apart in your mixture and they won't be as good. All right, so make sure when you take your bowl out, you're careful because the outside part could be very hot, as well as the ingredients inside are hot as well. So it should look like this. You just want to give it a good stir, get along all the sides here, and make sure everything is well incorporated. So if you still have some chunks of butter in there or chunks of sugar that didn't dissolve, you could put it back into the microwave, but only do it for about 20 seconds or so, and make sure to keep an eye on it, right? You don't want it to bubble over. Okay, but if yours is just like mine, then let's go ahead and move to the next step, which is adding in the oats. So, like I said, these were quick oats. We'll just add all those in. And stir that up. And you want to make sure that when you mix this, you want to get all that cocoa goodness on all the oats. Also, because then that makes sure that your cookies will stay together. If you don't have the mixture on all the oats, it will tend to just fall apart. Okay, just like that. Then you take your parchment paper and your tray or your plate, and then line it with the parchment paper. And this is where the 2 spoons come in handy. So you're going to want to take a scoop of your mixture and take your other spoon just to scrape it off of that first spoon. And then push your cookies together like this and mold it into whatever shape you like. You can make it flat like how I did there, or you could make a rounded one, more of a rounded cookie, just like that. And depending on how big you make these, you could get about 6 to 8 cookies out of your mixture. So if you are patient, which I'm not always, you can have these cookies ready to eat in about half an hour or so. If you're impatient, like I am sometimes, and I want to just put these delicious cookies into my mouth, you could put them in the fridge or the freezer for about 5-10 minutes, and they should harden up nicely. Okay, so I've let my cookies sit on the counter now for about half an hour. This is what they look like. As you can see, it's all firmed up, ready to eat. But if you'd prefer, you can also put these into an airtight container and put them into the fridge. They'll last for about 3 days. Thank you for watching Lil Chef Box. I'm Irma. We'll see you again next time.